Dye your hair black, put on your black trench coat. It's time to go back to 2004 and get real moody. It's Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Going to be playing this for an hour, trying it out, as I have been trying out some games that I haven't played before. This one I have not played before. As far as why we're doing this, well, I assume this came up because the sequel has been in the news. Seems like people are, I don't know how much confidence people are going to have in the sequel. It seems like, people seem to be a little bit on edge about how it might turn out. But I don't know too much about it myself. All I just know is that this is a game that people have been talking about for a long time. Pretty niche game, it seems. Seems like the game did not sell much, but gained, let's call it a cult following as time went on. I'm playing the game from, I believe this is the GOG version I have installed, and I have the unofficial patch installed, because apparently you're not supposed to play it without the fan patch, which fixes some things. We're going to try this out for an hour. Let's start a new game. Getting some lore on the loading screens. We're going to start a new character. Okay, so let's answer a series of questions, or just go to a character sheet if you don't want to deal with this question nonsense. But I like dealing with question nonsense. Yes, game, ask me questions about myself, and I will figure out... You'll tell me what kind of vampire I am. I guess let's just go with male on this. Okay, question. I'm in a convenience store, looking through the beer freezer, when all of a sudden a man walks in and pulls a gun on the cashier. Do I sneak up behind him, disarm him, and proceed to beat him senseless? Or quietly make my way to the bathroom and lock myself in? Look, I don't really... Look, I know I would like to help. I don't have the confidence in myself to do that. I'm going to lock myself in the bathroom. A vampire hunter has chased me into a crowd of mortals. Do I reveal my supernatural presence, blinding everyone in the vicinity, fade into the crowd and disappear from sight, use my ability to read mortals' minds, and stay far away from any sensation of hostility? Well, it seems like numbers 2 and 3 seems like that they would work. Like, number 1 might be a problem because, like, I would be noticed. Whereas number 2 and 3, it's just like, well, I'm gone, right? Probably fade into the crowd. Sounds like it would work. An intruder has broken into my house and entered the room. I have no choice but to confront them. Do I overpower and wrestle them to the ground, breaking as many bones as possible? Grab the heavy lamp next to my bed and smash their face in. Grab my gun and fire into them. You keep one next to the bed for this very reason. Maybe this person is just drunk and came in and he's confused. And, maybe this person needs help and not violence. There's not enough information given, but I think you can tell that if I was confronted with such a thing, I guess I could be tempted to wrestle them, to try to put them in painful submission moves. While in a club, I spot my ex-roommate who skipped out after taking my stuff and leaving me with a stack of bills. Skipped out after... Oh, okay. When they said bills, I thought like dollar bills. No, like bills that this person had to pay, right? Okay, took my stuff, left me with a stack of bills, drunk. Do I grab him by the head and bash his face into the bar? Call the cops? See you in court, buddy. Well, I'm not going to get my money back if I smash his face into the bar. And he's drunk, so it's not like he'll even know who did it. I'll call the cops on him. How about that? Let the system handle it. You met someone at a club and they took me back to their place. Things started getting interesting when all of a sudden I hear someone come in the front door. Their spouse. Do I... Well, when it says things started getting interesting, I assume that they started showing me their Naruto Blu-ray collection. I would assume that their spouse would be interested. Maybe the spouse is sick of Naruto. That could be. So maybe there's going to be an argument about, you're watching that again? And then the person who took me home is like, shh, we're in the middle of Rock Lee versus Gaara. This is the best part. So there's going to be an argument. Okay, so do I head to the kitchen, let them see me, pretend I'm a distant cousin, and that I was nice and they were nice enough to let me stay on the couch, gather up my clothes, hide behind the door, slip out of the apartment as quietly as possible? That's real sitcom-y. Actually, both of these are real sitcom-y. Calmly explained I had no idea they were married. I tend to leave and never come back, keeping my finger over the speed dial in case I need the police. That is the most sensible option, but the sitcom solutions are more entertaining, so I will pretend I'm the distant cousin. If I was a spy, would I be the kind that charms and seduces their way to the info, or the kind that gets in and out without being seen? I would be the most introverted spy. The world's a cruel and unforgiving place, but I've gotten by so far. Why? It may be cruel for you, but... It may be cruel for you, but for me, it's hilarious. Or stay out of sight and the world won't even know you're there. Yeah, that's... Number 2 is kind of how I've been handling it. I've been embraced by the Nosferatu clan. A Nosferatu embrace twists and deforms the physical appearance, making them abominations in the eyes of men. The Nosferatu are outcasts who have perfected the ability to blend into shadows and are masters of espionage and information gathering. Okay. Attributes and abilities have been determined and entered into its character sheet, which I will see next after the tour of the character sheet. I may make changes to the character or simply play it as it is. Okay, here are my attributes. Teaching me about the attributes, but this is just an hour that we're doing this. I don't know if I'm really going to need this knowledge. Here are feats that I may perform. Unarmed, combat, melee, range, combat, defense, lockpick, sneaking, hacking, special research, haggle, intimidate, persuasion. My seduction is 0. Ain't it the truth? Bashing, lethal, aggro. My bashing is 2. I have a 2 in bashing. That's okay. Right? I'm a member of the Nosferatu clan, twisted and deformed by the curse of vampirism. Nosferatu are survivors who have mastered the art of sneaking. Few creatures, mortal or vampire, knows the city's back alleys and dark corners like the Nosferatu do. Their disciplines are animalism, animal communion, obfuscate, visibility, and potence, vampiric strength. This is my humanity. 7 is the norm, 10 is saintly. Lower I go, to closer to the beast I become. My humanity is low. I might frenzy, which means losing control and attacking anything around me. If I gain experience, I can spend experience points to increase my... Okay, so higher humanity is good, I guess. Masquerade violations. The Masquerade is a code. The Masquerade is a code by which many vampires unlive. That's very good. Anytime as a vampire is seen doing a supernatural act by a mortal, consider a masquerade violation. Okay, so that question that they gave us before about bursting into a flash of light to escape the hunter, that's not something you should be doing to begin with, because you'd be showing yourself to people. 5 chances. Each strike will have repercussions. If I commit 5 violations, I will be dealt with harshly. Information, auto level, and sure. Oh yes, I did put this name in before. I hope you enjoy it. I think this is a very intimidating vampire name. I like it. We will accept. I don't know. We look all right. We just need the proper wardrobe, I think. And that, I guess, that ends our career as a vampire.
Good evening. My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken. As Prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to tonight I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence. Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most childer are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that...
This is bullshit!
All I'm saying is that he better not do it.
If Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish. I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening. Your sire, tragic, my apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When someone,
is there a dress code? Because I don't think I'm meeting it.
Fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
All right. So unfortunately, our vampire girlfriend got executed because she did something she wasn't supposed to, but we're left alive. Okay, we're playing. And I guess we'll start the hour from now, since now gameplay is starting.
What a scene, man. Hoo-wee. Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, it's probably a lot for you to take in, so, why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
I guess there's only one thing we can say. Who are you?
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
Well, what happened in there?
Don't worry, kiddo, you'll adjust. I'd love to explain it all, but time's a wasting. You want some help or what?
All right, time is a-wasting. Sure, what do you got?
All right. Why don't we, step out back here?
Why'd you say it like that?
Christ, it's stuffy in there, huh? This is much better. Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least, you know? Could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
Drink of what?
Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here. Ah, you're gonna love this. All right, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne. Blood, your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
Is this Bender? Is Bender a vampire? What do I do?
Well, down around the corner there, I saw this human. Poor SOB can't find his car.
So what do I
All right. You go down there, casual like. You creep up on him, then bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something, because it'll come so naturally you think you've done it 1,000 times already.
Go down there casual like? Have you seen what I look like? I don't think I fit in. Won't he become a vampire then?
Forget that comic book crap, kid. It don't work that way.
I don't know. This has been pretty comic booky so far.
So listen up. Be sure not to drain them dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill them.
All right. Sure. My blood pool, source of vampiric power, or disciplines. I need to refill the pool when it gets low. Humans of blood. I should go around the corner and get some. There is a human. Feeding on humans fills the blood pool. Approach the victim and press F when I'm close. Important humans don't see me do this. Once I've begun feeding, that bar appears, represents the human's blood. Stop feeding before killing him. Press F again to stop feeding. All right. Feed attempt failed. All right, let's get behind him. Num, num, num. I mean, he didn't even notice me walking up to him. Gotta be more alert on the streets. There we go. That's probably not enough blood to survive, but I guess he'll do fine.
Hell yeah, you're feeling it. I can see it in your eyes. You're a born-again predator. Feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there.
When do I get my cape? I think I need a cloak. Not a cape, but a cloak. And do I get to pick the color?
All right, now, you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better. All kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
Oh, well, like what?
Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still, a chance at immortality's not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
Well, does that mean I'm gonna live forever?
Well, you can still be destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, it's worthless. A cross? Pfft, shove it right up their ass. A stake? Only if it catches you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes you. Running water? That's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now, a shotgun blast to the head. Oh, that's trouble, boy. Fire? That's real trouble. Sunlight? Well, you catch a sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it?
That seems kind of weird that vampires are real, but most fiction involving vampires are completely wrong, except for the sunlight bit. You'd think that vampires were at the... Well, never mind. I got it.
Okay, now. The fuck is this? ... You get inside, you can head upstairs. Meet up with Dick. Just gonna see what the ruckus is.
Oh, there's a ruckus. Okay, you do that. Okay, use icon. When I can use it in front of me, which is the E key, it'll look different depending on the object. Used. Anything in here that I should use? Press jump key to space. Press space to jump. Eh. 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 All right. Inspection is a feat. Combination perception and investigation. It allows me to see a lockpick. Pick it up. I picked up the lockpick.
Come down here. Stay away from the windows. Oh, it's a Sabbat raid. Sabbat, they're, God, Christ, I was hoping to spare you this shit till later. The Sabbat, well, they're mostly mindless, bloodthirsty assholes. That's all you need to know for now, alright?
So what's going on?
The Sabbat got wind of the gathering here, so they figured they'd raise a little hell and put a little heat on the new prince.
What's the prince a prince of?
No time for political rundown. Job one, get out of here alive. Sabbat might be mindless, but they hit like a Mack truck, like raging savages. Nothing a fledgling like you wants to mess with.
Sure, we all know we don't want politics in our games. What am I supposed to do?
Shh. Heads up. Back away.
I think that was the executioner.
Sabbat bastards. Alright, we gotta vamoose out the back quick. I'll stay and keep a watch out. You get us into the office. The door's around the corner here.
I'm on it, I guess. Let's go around the corner. Okay, quest log. Press L. Quest. Let's see. Obtain entry into the office. Door is locked. I will see the use icon, and I have the lock pick. Once I've begun lock picking, I will see this bar. It represents time to pick the lock. Pick, pick, pick. Pick, pick, pick. Pick, pick, pick. Success. Oh, now I'm in third-person mode. All right, well, we can do that.
Shortcut. Well, nicely done, though. Not exactly an angel in life, were you?
What are you implying? I've had my moments.
Cool. Now, if you want a lesson on how really not to act, take notes from those Sabbat assholes. You're a big bad vampire. Yeah, great, congrats. Now keep it to yourself. You go roar and you beat your chest, and that's what you can expect.
Right. Stay subtle. I understand. I still got that list of people from high school. Ugh. Oh, those... I never forgot high school. Carrying a grudge all these years. Now I finally have the power to get back at them.
It's the same reason you don't let humans see you feeding. It's why the wolf doesn't want the sheep to know he's there. It's also why you don't go juggling dumpsters or outrun the 815 from Sacramento. And it's why you didn't know any of this when you woke up this morning.
Okay, we keep it a secret.
Keep our secret secret and you make things easier on all of us. We're living in the age of cell phone cameras. Fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right? Well, it ain't a casual thing for a fledgling like you.
What do you mean? What could happen?
That party back there with the guy in the suit and the Magilla gorilla? The assholes that put your sire to death? That's the Camarilla. They make a tidy business out of enforcing vampire laws like this one.
Why did you put vampire laws in quotes? Do you not have respect for the law? So are they like the vampire good guys?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I think some other time, maybe. I like to let people form their own opinions.
Okay, what's next?
And you, my fugly friend, are gonna have it extra hard. A little effort and the rest of us can blend in okay. The sighting of your hideous ass hits the internet and it's all over. There's a reason most Nosferatu smell like the sewer. Figure it out.
Well, great. I guess that's what we're doing.
All right, now don't worry, because I know the area a little. You know what? I'm glad we're in this situation, you and I. It illustrates a point. You gotta utilize your surroundings.
And what does that mean exactly?
You do what you gotta do. Theft, destruction of property, breaking and entering. These will be the least of your sins before the night's out. So look around here. You gotta get out the back there through that magnetically sealed door. There must be a key someplace.
I'm sorry? Magnetically sealed door? Let's see. I'm in a combat area. Combat anything goes. Masquerade, respect the masquerade. Elysium is vampire neutral ground. No combat or disciplines. Except blood buff while lockpicking. I like the phrase blood buff. That should actually, maybe that should have been our name. Big Billy Blood Buff. Let's see. Masquerade area, sure. Consequences. Break the masquerade. Got it. All right. I can read a note. Let's read it. That's not what I meant to do. Meant to do this. Chop shop. All right. I'm a gamer. I can use a computer. Type menu or command. Use list to get the available commands. Type help for assistance. It's just that again. Right. Alright, so did this open? Well, don't think I can interact with it. Oh, it was, yeah, okay. Had to do the command. See the use icon? Automated access. Stairwell back of the... Take a thing.
There we go. Now take that keycard and head out the back. I'll meet you out in the alley there. I'm gonna check out things from topside.
Alright, let's head out the back. Eyes inventory. My wallet is cash is 0. Man, was I robbed when I was turned into a vampire? Key ring. I have the chop shop key, and I have my lockpick. These are the only things I have in the world. You would assume that I have like a home or something to go to, but... Well, I guess we're not doing that. I keep pressing attack. I press E. Press E to interact. It's a video game, so I keep thinking that the way I interact with the world is to hit it. But no. No, not violence. Violence is not the answer. I've been wounded. I guess I was shot. Current level of health. Sustain regular damage. Turn black. Health regenerates over time. When I'm feeding, it just does it faster. If it turns yellow, I have sustained aggravated damage.
Fucking waste of unlife, these Sabat Vatos. You get winged? Hey, look at them potholes. Those will close up soon enough. Better feed, though. There's someone down the stairs here. It's not the freshest catch, but it'll do.
Well, what's the difference? Blood's blood, right? I don't discriminate.
When it comes to feeding, it's quality blood you're looking for, not the quantity. Bums and lowlife don't pack the same punch that a healthy, well-bred human will. Juice bags with a pedigree. That's the good stuff. But you gotta take what you can get. You ever had a PhD, kid? Ooh, that's good stuff.
Oh, so vampires are classist. I think that's all in your mind. I think that's just a placebo effect.
Remember what I said, though. Don't kill them. At least not the innocent ones. You're a monster now. Make no mistake. One of the damned and the fallen. You need to hold on to every last shred of humanity you have.
And what happens if I don't?
An innocent's an innocent. You kill one, even a worthless bum, even by accident, and it's gonna cost you a piece of your own humanity. Bring you closer to that beast you got welling up inside you.
And what is the beast?
The beast? It's always there. It's waiting to take over. When it does, it's like a wild animal wearing your skin. Desperate, scared, reckless. He'll do anything to survive, and it's you that has to deal with the consequences.
Well, sure, but what does that have to do with being a vampire?
I said innocent humans. If some asshole levels a 12 gauge your way, you drain him, skin him, and bash in his skull. Self-preservation is a vital part of humanity, after all. My favorite part, in fact.
Wait, so if I commit violence in self-defense, it's okay, but if it's not in self-defense, then I lose my human... Look, I grew up Catholic, and this sounds pretty familiar. Is there, like, a vampire god who's judging us here? Or is this... I think I follow.
The only way to fight the beast is to keep in touch with your humanity, and don't go hungry. It's a fine line.
Got it.
All right, now go feed. Careful, though. He's gonna drain fast.
Back in a minute. All right, quest log. Let's see. Feed on the bum at the bottom of the stairs. Down here. I want to avoid draining the victims. All right, let's get behind you. What? Crab nipple? Sure. Crab nipple. Num 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 num. There you go.
Not quite as good, huh? You can do worse. There's some rats down the way. You think I'm kidding? You can survive feeding on animals if you can stomach that kind of thing.
Worse than a bum's neck? That scarf I mean, why did I bite the scarf? I mean, even I'm a new vampire, but even I know that you don't just bite through the clothes.
Well, give it a try.
Quest logs updated. Let's see. Feed on some rats. Okay, I share a certain kinship with vermin, so rats do not run away from me. And I will gain 3 blood points from killing rats, and it does not affect humanity. So it sounds like Nosferatu are doing okay when it comes to killing some rats. Feed on some rats. So can I go through? No, that's locked. So clearly I cannot. Oh, here are the rats. But if I share kinship with rats, wouldn't I not want to eat them? Was there a third one? I thought there was. No, there. Okay, that one's still alive.
Boy, you took right to that, huh? I guess for a nos, rat eating is natural as eczema.
What? I have eczema now?
Keep it down. Got someone around the way here.
What, just one person?
Not too much of a threat by himself, but you never know if there's more in shouting range. You're gonna have to sneak past.
Where? Where am I even going?
The building across from us with the garage door. There's some double doors on the far side. I'll meet you inside. Just stay low and stick to the shadows. And don't let him see you.
All right.
All right, go.
Gone. Okay, sneaking is a combination of dexterity and stealth. So I can move without being detected. I must be crouched to sneak. The meter to the left determines proximity of enemies and chances of detecting me if they look at my way. Green means I'm safe. Yellow, I might be seen. Red, they will see me if they look at me. Enemies' chance of detecting me is directly tied to my sneaking feat. If I'm detected, enemies will often say as much and come to investigate. Where is that person? There's a person. I've been detected. Let's try it again. I've been detected. Alright, so if he's gonna walk over here, maybe just wait over here. Oh.
Keep it quiet. They're inside here. Seems that shovelhead outside just got separated from his pack. He's wounded too. Go take care of him. Don't worry. He's probably greener than you.
It's very green. Yeah, that is pretty green.
Sabbat, you see, they don't have the most rigorous training program. In fact, that poor sod is lucky if he knows he's a vampire.
Why is that?
He's probably just turned and beaten over the head. They like to do that, make shock troops and cannon fodder, put him out of his misery.
I'll do my best.
He is a vampire, so be ready.
I was born ready.
Go get him.
Okay, unarmed combat. Equip fists. Press melee weapons key F1 until fists is highlighted. Then click left button. Oh, well, I should already have them equipped. Strength and brawl. Yeah. My hands have been equipped. All right. Yep.
That's that. Sounds like you got another pack moving in, though. The Sabbat are going all out. You better head underground. Avoid straight bullets.
All right.
Go get the tire iron that shovelhead dropped. You ain't gonna need it.
Picked up tire iron, so I can equip it.
All right, head down into the basement through the grate in there. Keep that tire iron handy. I'll be there in a minute.
That's fine. It'll be fine. When I'm positioned to perform a stealth kill, I'll see this icon. Stealth kills have the advantage of being silent. Equip my fist or melee weapon, crouch, and sneak up behind the victim until I see the stealth kill. Press E, or on higher stealth levels, the attack key. All right. Crouch, sneak up, and E. There we go.
Not sure what's going on. Sounds like the Sabbat's getting scattered. I'm gonna keep an ear to the ground. Be careful going forward here. Could be a whole mess of them holed up.
Just my luck. It hasn't been a lucky night for us. Vampiric powers. Blood buff. Scroll mouse wheel to select blood buff and use power key. Right click to activate it. Temporary bonus to all physical attributes. So that includes lockpicking. Blood buff. Blood has been buffed. My lockpicking skill is now supreme. There we go. That lock would have been too much for me otherwise. Unique discipline, animalism, obfuscate, and potence, which is colossal vampiric strength. It's supernatural. Potence is passive or time-based. Potence is not a masquerade violation, so no one will notice it. Use potence to kill the guard. Scroll to select potence, and then activate it with right-click. If I have a melee weapon, it is good to use. Alright, so... let's see. There's that. Whoop. He just noticed me right away. Well, I'm supposed to use potence to kill you. You just kind of like ran right up to me, though. Okay, I did not do that correctly. So we need to do it again. Use mouse wheel to select potence and then right-click. Okay, I do have the thing equipped. I am now potent.
Stirring up the hornet's nest till we know the score, though. Head through here and come to an elevator around the way.
Okay.
Meet you there. Don't let them catch you.
I say no problem, but I can't promise that it's not a problem. Obfuscate is vampiric invisibility. Must be out of sight when I do this. I will have to be crouched to stay invisible. Use of obfuscate is not a masquerade violation. Well, how could it be if no one can see you? Use obfuscate to sneak by. Where is it? So let's see. I guess I can just use it right now. We sneaked. We successfully snuck. Animalism controls nature. It is a masquerade violation if someone sees me doing it. Use animalism to incapacitate. I have level 1, known as Night Wisp Ravens, which is also a badass internet name if you're 14. Scroll the mouse wheel to select Night Wisp Ravens, place my cursor over the guard, and use power key. Okay, so I select it, and then I select the guard and use power key. Distracted by ravens, okay. Here's Night Wisp Ravens. He's distracted. Flawless. He did not see me because he was surrounded by birds. I could pick up an object, and if I can, I will see that icon. To pick up an object, use E, and then attack. Sabat's guarding the exit, so I need to find an object, I can pick it up and throw it away. Yeah. That is probably not stealthy. It doesn't seem like he noticed it. I've been detected. Look, it's my first day. I've been detected. What was that noise? Must be getting tired.
Huh?
Fucking humans. Gangbangers protecting their turf. Oh, man. I'm here thinking it's Sabat moving up in here. It's the fucking locals about to take one for the hood.
So what do we do?
They probably seen too much. Here, take this 38. Fucking pea shooter, but a few shots in it'll take down a human.
I thought I would lose humanity if I killed humans out of self-defense.
Well, I'm gonna want it back, so don't go die and lose it. I don't use guns much. They're noisy, they're clumsy, practically useless against vampires, but still, a kindred's gotta keep up with the times. And in modern-day Los Angeles, that means coming strapped.
Useless against vampires?
Well, yeah, some are more lethal than others, of course. Watch out for those shotguns. Ouch, those things can smart, I tell you.
All right.
Head up and clear out what's left of them. Can't have them running their mouths about any of this. I'm gonna make sure there's no stragglers around outside.
So just to be clear, if a human finds out about vampires, then it's totally okay for me to kill a human, right? Again, raised Catholic, the idea of finding loopholes to these rules is very familiar. This is just Christianity you're talking about. I've been given a .38 revolver. To equip the .38, pressed ranged weapons key, which is F2, until revolver icon is highlighted in my ranged weapon inventory list. Then left click is attack. Some weapons have an alternate firing mode, but not this one. Okay, so F2 should equip it. Oh, ranged combat is a combination of perception of firearms. Equip a gun, I'll see the ranged combat cursor. Some bottles on a crate, and I should shoot them. Okay. There's my gun. Mm-hmm. My aim is apparently poor. I'm glad ammo doesn't seem to be... I mean, I am using ammo doing this. There. I knocked them over. I did it. See? I did it. I'm good with gun. Well, apparently I'm supposed to shoot you. Seemed like I couldn't shoot through this. That seems kind of odd. Oh, there you are.
That's it, kiddo. Just like that, and it's all over. Everyone slinks back to their corners of the city for the night.
That's it? All over?
Until the next night, when the Camarilla finds some way to strike back. Parry, dodge, spin and all that, and so on, and so on, and so on.
So this is normal?
Well, to be honest, it came at an interesting time, let's say. The Camarilla, the Sabat. Now, in L.A., these are the new kids on the block. There's already plenty of kindred had stakes down in California long before them. Now, we got every ancient kindred rivalry playing out all over the city. A lot of tension out there. A lot of fear. A lot of jittery, high-strung predators clinging to their little pieces of eternity. Oh, boy. Oh, I think they're looking for you outside. Guess you got a cab to catch. Was hoping to fill you in on a little bit more, but hell, you'll figure it all out.
I would like to keep the gun if that's okay.
If you make it back, stop in at the last round. It's this bar downtown here. I'll fill you in on the politics. Now that's the stuff that'll kill you. Good luck.
I'll see you there, Jack. Well, thanks. I've gotten 2 experience points from doing that. If I press C, I can spend where I want. Alright, so I'm supposed to go to Santa Monica. it'll serve as my base of operations. What operations? I don't know. What operations do I need? Well, let's see. Clearly, what we need to do is become the most handsome Nosferatu. So a lot of these are more points, it seems, than what I have here. So I guess we'll just hold on to this. All right.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime, aren't you? Hope you've slipped into something comfortable. I know I have. If you're new to town or just new to this whole radio...
All right, take a blood pack.
The Deb of Night. The only girl who will spend the night with you and leave first thing in the morning, guaranteed. Well, looks like the boards are lighting up. Aren't I the...
Heads found by a jogger early on Tuesday morning who says he smelled it a mile away. The mystery creature is thought to be some form of giant octopus, though marine biologists that have examined the monster have commented that they have never seen anything like it in the cephalopod family before.
Ooh, I have emails.
That it could be from a yet undiscovered family of sea creatures. A
I need to press Control-C to hack.
on the beaches of Providence, Rhode Island, has scientists scratching their heads. Found by a jogger early on Tuesday morning who says he smelled it.
Too low. I cannot access my email, I guess.
Though marine biologists
Why would I need to hack to get my own password?
that they have never seen anything like it in the cephalopod family before. They speculate that
Let's
it could
see.
be from a yet undiscovered
Strauss wants me to go downtown.
on the beaches of
Dark blood, our curse, alight this verse. Such power I sense in one so young. Come find me where burns the mystical sun.
the mystery creature is thought to be some form of giant octopus, though marine biologists that have examined the monster have commented that
Password for the computer is sunrise. Keep cash in drawer, it's mine.
speculate that
Dropped an email.
undiscovered family of sea creatures. A massive gelatinous
Money envelope.
on the beaches of Providence, Rhode Island, has scientists scratching their heads. Found by a jogger early on Tuesday morning who says he smelled it a mile away. The mystery creature is thought to be some form of giant octopus, though marine biologists that have examined the monster have commented that they have never
Let's
seen
see.
anything
A
like
reminder.
the cephalopod family before.
Mercurio will contact me when I arrive in Santa Monica. All right, he left me a note, it seems.
Story tonight, a derelict ship found floating 10 miles off the Los Angeles coast earlier this morning was towed into the port.
Dang, it's big, you know. Penis enlargement. Watch the girls come running. Call today. Will they really come running? I don't know if you can guarantee that.
Guard officials are releasing very little information right now.
Kilpatrick's crime-puter. Looking for that lazy-ass ex-husband who's late on his alimony payments. How about that jerk who knocked you up? Look so further with Arthur Kilpatrick's amazing crime-puter. You can find almost anyone with a record, and these days, that's just about everyone. Come on down to Arthur Kilpatrick's bail bonds. You got the deadbeat. You got technology. Find deadbeat.
Scratching their heads. Found by a jogger early on Tuesday.
Welcome to town. Come over to Mercurio's place. Once I get situated, we'll talk about what I need to do to get the job done. What job? I'm going to pick up explosives right now. Some astrolite. Be back at the time I come over. 24 Main Street, number 4. Walk to the end of the alley. Walk to the end of the alley, and the building is next one on the right.
The Southland slasher has prompted the closing of the Santa Monica Pier, where the body was found earlier tonight.
The game begins. A pawn is moved. Oh, I'll delete that one.
Glendale and Long Beach. In both cases, the bodies of the victims were described as torn apart, though details are being withheld from the public at this time. Police urge anyone with information relating to this case to contact them. Actor Ash Rivers is lucky to be alive after
Is
his
the bathroom then? Yeah.
at Parasite Studios earlier tonight. Witnesses say that they were shocked when the Negative Zero star emerged unscathed and apparently unfazed by his high-speed accident. Rivers' agent released a statement stating that Rivers' crash was due to a mechanical
Guess we cannot take a shower, it seems.
not pursuing legal action against Rivers for the trademark Gates destruction. Miraculously, this is the second crash Rivers has escaped unharmed in the last year. Our top story tonight, a derelict ship found floating 10 miles off the Los Angeles
Aw.
earlier this morning was towed into the
I can't break into my neighbor's place.
futile. Coast Guard officials are releasing very little information right
You got some change, mister?
I don't know. I mean, I have like $100, but I don't have change. You're not exactly what I wanted, but choosers can eat beggars. I mean, I guess I could. Num 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 num. I mean, he didn't seem to really react to how I look. I don't really know how I'm supposed to walk around like this, but I guess I am. Someone's had a bad night. I did walk by like a manhole, but I don't know if I can actually get in. Oh no, I can. There we go. How do I get off the ladder? I can't seem to leave the ladder. There we go. Alright, just walking around in the sewers. Here's the map. Can I open this? It doesn't seem like I can open that. Well, I guess at least there's no one around down here. And I would expect that there's probably rats around. You can make a pretty good home for yourself down here. I mean, there's no reason that my base of operations couldn't be in the sewers. Let's just come up here and see where we get. Oh. Alright. Came out in a parking deck. I don't suppose we can steal cars. Ooh, the asylum. Oh, I'm entering Elysium, a domain of a powerful vampire. Well, I'm not really looking to fight anyone, so that's probably fine. The Empire Hideous.
Ooh, what do we have here? Another scrumptious young plaything straight out of life and into my club? You smell new, little boy, like fabric softener dew on freshly mowed astroturf. I'm not frightening you, am I, duckling?
Fabric softener dew on astroturf is extremely specific and unusual. Who are you?
I'm the finger down your spine when all the lights are out, and the name on all the men's room walls. When I pout, the whole world tries to make me smile, and everyone always wants to know who is that girl.
That's a long name. Is there like a shorter name I can remember you by?
I am Jeanette. And this bit of chaos crammed in a certifiable giggle is my club. I just love to give you funny feelings all night, sweetheart, but I really must trouble with some business. We'll reunite sweet and soon, I promise.
Okay, sure. All right, what's going on in this club?
What the? What's wrong with your face? They should go movie nearby or something? Damn, you should really go take out that mask. You're scaring the clientele.
Okay, I guess it's not a vampire club. It's just owned by a vampire.
Huh?
I like cuddling and long walks on the beach. She does not like these things. Alright, we're dancing. There is a prompt to dance. Okay, yes, we are. Now we are actually dancing. No one else is dancing. Like, we're the only one doing this. I feel... Okay, that person is. Because I feel kind of self-conscious if, like, we're... Okay, people are getting into it, okay. Yeah, we were dancing. There we go. This place seems okay. Can we get on stage? Oh, no, it doesn't seem like I can. Alright, let's look around. Oh, she's still afraid. Can't talk to her, I guess. Cannot press that button. How's everyone doing up here? No? Nothing? Hey! Doesn't seem like I can talk to many people.
Smoke anymore?
Well, maybe it's not a... Maybe it's just not a very polite club. Seems like most of the people here are kind of rude. He just says the same thing. Whoops, that's not... Pressed escape to leave the conversation. Looks like escape just takes you immediately to the title screen.
Masquerade scaring the clientele.
Alright, I guess there's nothing else for me to do. Here's the smoke shop. Can I go inside? It's too far away. I can't talk. All right. How we doing?
Oh dear. Are you not well?
It's nothing. Just a skin condition. Directly behind the desk is a strange place for the restroom. What is that? I cannot really see what that says.
Can't help you with that, I'm afraid.
That's a very Shenmue response of you.
That's a negative.
Don't think I can talk to... Seems like there's just too much distance there. Hello.
Oh my God. Get away from me.
Okay, fine. People in this town put so much emphasis on appearance.
Mr. Milton, you know who this is, and I do hope you realize that we're still on for tonight. Meet me at the agreed-upon location across from the bar by the underpass. Bring your associate, Mr. Durbin, as it is...
I was going to try to interrupt this conversation. We could just do this. See, you thought you were on for tonight, but you're actually not. I suffered final death. Not just death, but final... Is that a werewolf? I suffered final death. Well, okay, I guess that was our look at Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. We have been doing this for a little over an hour. I was probably was gonna be like 5 minutes before we reached the part where we started the game after the intro cutscene, but so we just about made it there. We just about made it. It seems like it's an interesting game. I'm not really sure if I'm into it. I think maybe if I had played the game in 2004. Maybe the style and the subject matter would have been more appealing to me, but I don't know, these days it's just not really doing anything for me. It feels like a very early 2000 game in its tone and how it plays. I can understand how people who played it at the time would have been very impressed by it and would be interested in a follow-up. I am curious to know what a modern version of this game would be. We'll see if the sequel is any good, and if they're able to take what people liked from the original game and make it into something more modernized. Well, I don't know. I guess it's supposed to come out next year, I think. I believe that the release date of the sequel had been pushed back to next year. So as far as what I thought about the game, I guess I would give it a Meg, sort of in the middle. Meg's feelings about it are unclear because the sunglasses, of course, the giant sunglasses. Can't really tell what she's thinking back there. So that's our look at Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. We had sex with a Nosferatu, and she was killed, and then we were thrown out into the world as a new vampire. We drank some blood and ate some rats and fought some people, and we were introduced to the complex system of, hey, don't kill humans because then you'll lose your humanity, except in these specific instances in which it is totally okay to kill humans. So, if you tell a human that vampires exist, go right ahead and kill them. That's fine, because they can't know about it, I guess. And then we went to Santa Monica and hit the club and the sewers, and then attacked a man who turned out to be like a werewolf or something, and who could have known that would happen? And then we achieved final death. But we probably would not have been a very good vampire. It's probably for the best. Probably. So that was the very short life of Big Bobby Bibby, the vampire.